we're going to do our incline walking workout. Just getting my lighting set up here, and we should be good to go. All right, so I typically roll out my treadmill. It's here against the wall. It is the run treadmill. If you guys are interested in it, it's in the description below. And this is how I keep my 6% method going. So what I do is I put it against the wall every day. It's kind of like a little routine that I have. And then I roll it out. And you guys have no reason to fall off. If you guys are starting over with your routine for getting in shape, I understand completely. And that's the whole premise of using the 6% method. Aligned here for the camera. Okay, I'm plugging it here, putting it in. So I'm scooching down here. Remote control operated. And let's see if I have this right here. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started here. I'm going to put on my timer. You guys roll your treadmill out and get going with me. Let's set your watch to, if you have an Apple Watch, you can set it to indoor walking like me. And let's start. So it's a 50-minute incline walking workout. All right, can you hear me now? Give me a fire emoji if you can hear me. All right, let's see. Can you hear me now? How about now? Give me a fire emoji if you can hear me. No smack talk. I think you can hear me now. This one's charged. I'm using them a lot. I need to remember to charge them. Okay, I'm going to reset the clock here. Okay, all right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Can you guys hear me? All right, give me fire emojis now. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is 6 a.m. We're off to a little bit of a late start because my microphone died. So if you guys can hear me, give me fire emojis so that I can get started. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm going to restart my indoor walking on my Apple Watch. If you guys are joining me and you want to get your steps in with me, go ahead and roll out your treadmill if you have one. If you don't have one, you can grab mine and it's in the description below. So let's go ahead and get started and we're going to start from scratch. So right now we're going to start back up at 1.5 miles per hour. And I'm not going to have my laptop the whole time. I'm going to be walking with you guys, but I just want to say good morning to everyone. And then let's be at 1% incline just to start out. Okay, let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, if you're ready to stop restarting, comment 6%. And the whole purpose of what I'm doing here is to help you guys get started with the habit of incline walking, especially if you have hit a weight plateau. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Roll out your treadmill and join me. We are in the warm up part. And then when we get, like right now, we're at 1.5 miles per hour at 1%. So roll out your treadmill and join me. Comment below the house emoji if you have at least a set of dumbbells at home for your home gym. This is tough to type in text. Okay, so let's do this. Let me get my live links. Okay, so you have a set of dumbbells. Fantastic. So you have an at home gym setup, which is amazing. So proud of you. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. So I'm going to post a few links in here for you guys. Nice. Very good. Good morning. Welcome. We're warming up and we've been walking at 1.5 miles per hour, 1% incline. We are doing a total 50-minute incline walking workout. I'm going to put the laptop down because I can't do that in this. So here is the run walking pad. It also functions as a walking pad, so you can have a standing desk over it if you're a remote worker. Thank you. Or you can use it as a treadmill, like I'm going to use it as an incline walking treadmill. Now, after the workout, if you guys want to stick around, you can come back in. Um, I'm going to be here for about an hour and a half, the most 2 hours. But the first 50 minutes is our workout together. Okay. Hi and welcome, welcome. I'm on the run. Walking pad treadmill. It is remote control, so the speed is controlled here, and the incline is controlled with the remote control as well. It goes up to 4 miles per hour, maximum speed, and it has a 6% incline maximum, which is a nice sweet spot for consistency because most people can't walk 10% every single day, but you can with 6%. Mhm. All right, so here is some information for you guys. Hello and welcome. And good morning, good morning. How many of you guys actually have a treadmill at home? Comment below the sneaker emoji if you have a treadmill at home, like in your garage or in your basement or in your bedroom like me. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on. Good morning to everyone. So, the workout is officially about to start here. So, if you guys are looking for an at home Treadmill. I'm posting the link in here to my Amazon store. Great. And I'm going to put this down so that I can walk and guide you guys. All right, so let's take the speed up to 2 miles per hour, and we're going up to 2% incline. We're going to be here for 5 minutes. Okay? So if you guys are struggling with breaking a plateau, if you're struggling with a plateau of weight loss, incline walking might be something you would like. I would recommend that you consider. Um, and I am technically walking into everyone's lives. So you guys are here and we are quantumly walking together. So even if you're just watching, I hope that you get a walk in today. Speaking of which, how many of you guys walk every day? How many steps do you get in every day? Comment how many steps you got walking yesterday. I'll start out with me. I got 0. And the reason I got 0 is because my day got away from me. I had meetings back to back. And I said, oh, I could just get in. Nice, 1,000 steps. You beat me. You beat me. So comment below how many steps you guys got yesterday. And I know all of you guys will beat me because I got 0. And that's the thing about why I am here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Comment, put in the comment section how many steps you got in yesterday. I got 0. I kept looking at my treadmill like, just roll it out and walk. But I need to go to bed very early so that I can get up early for you guys. So it was either sleep or get my steps in. I chose sleep. So I am on the Run walking pad treadmill. It is remote controlled for the speed and the incline. And the maximum speed is 4 miles per hour. And the maximum incline is 6%. Now, for this workout that you guys are joining me on, we're only walking. We're not going to run. However, at the end of the workout, I'll be demonstrating the speed and the running and the fact that you can use this as a walking pad for your work. You can use it for your jogging days, your light jogging days. So I'll demonstrate that after the workout. But this is an incline walking workout only. No, okay, so how did I get 0? So here, let me see what had happened was I had meetings from like 5 a.m. until 7 p.m. And then at 7:30, I said, I could just go for a walk. And I was like, no, I just, yeah, there are other reasons why I didn't do it. And the ladies would understand this. Like I had just wrapped my hair and I was just like, I don't want to sweat it out. I'll sweat it out now and I'll be fine. And then I can, carry on with my day. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. I'm actually reading on my laptop what you guys are saying. All right. We have 30 seconds and now we're going to take it up a notch. Welcome. Roll out your walking pad or your treadmill that you have at home or walk downstairs quickly, quickly. You got 30 seconds so we can walk together, right? It's an incline walking workout and there's no running in it, but it's a great way to get your steps in, to burn more calories because we're walking at an incline and at a low stress. So it's not about how high your beats per minute get up to. Well, it is because you don't want them to be like at the HIIT level for this. Okay, here we go. So now we are going to take that incline to 3%. I'm going to be here for 5 minutes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. You know what? You guys, some of your comments. Hi and welcome. Welcome. If you just got off your walking pad, that is so cool. At I can't see your handle. You just got off your walking pad. How many steps did you get in? Welcome everyone who's coming on. How many steps did you get in from your walking pad? So we have 40 more minutes left on this walking workout, guys. Not much longer. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for the love in the comments. So someone just said oh, you got 5,000 steps. Whoop, whoop. Come on, everybody. Let's give the clapping emojis in there. Celebrate 5,000 steps. Somebody just got off their walking pad, got 5,000 steps. That is so cool. That's so awesome. I keep forgetting to bring tissues. Sorry for my sniffles. So this is the incline walking workout with me, and it's based on my 6% consistency method. The reason why I like 6% is that it's something you can actually sustain. 10% is it's a little hard. You can do it every so often, but 6% is something you can do every day, 5 days a week. But we are doing it for 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 a.m. Okay, so how many steps? So somebody asked, how many steps do I try to get a week normally? So I take it one day at a time, and I try to do between 3,000 and 5,000 steps. I know people say 10,000 steps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I do it for a time, and I do it for the efficiency of the calories. I also put on like 1 pound weights that I have here. I'm going to show you at the end of the workout on my legs to burn more calories. So between 3 to 5,000 steps a day, minimum 3,000 is what I try to do every day, 6 days a week, even seven sometimes. Because walking to me, I can do it on my off day because it helps clear my thoughts. I can just get a walk in, and there's not a lot of snow right now. I'm in Chicago, but being outside is fine. I like the cold, but being inside is a little bit more controlled, which I like as well. And that's why I have this indoor walking pad. And speaking of what, you guys are looking for an indoor walking pad, let me know in the comments. Comment a sneaker emoji if you've been looking at treadmills, because this one's really compact. It's a great way to complement your weight training program. And an incline walk is also great as a starting program, even if you're not doing a weight training program yet. So let me see. Okay, let's see what. So, can I do 10 at a time? Do you mean 10,000 steps at a time? Help me understand what your question means. Um, for Constantine at Constantine underscore posted. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you get a walk. Can can you do can you do a countdown 10 to 1? I don't understand what that request means. I mean, I'm not too sure what that means, but thank you for coming on. Thank you for the love in the comments. Good morning and welcome to my incline walking workout. We are 15 minutes in. Okay, so let's take this up to 3 miles per hour at 3% incline. I'm going to be here for just under 5 minutes. So at 3 miles per hour, you can actually start jogging, but because this workout is a walking workout only, I'm going to be walking. I'm going to be here for 5 minutes. And we're not going to go for this workout, for my 6% method. We're not going to go beyond 3 miles per hour in speed. But at the end of the workout, I'm going to show you that it does really well for if you want to get a jog in. I'll show you the max speed and everything. Nice job at Youngblood 7709. You got 2,000 steps in. Yes, that is so awesome. Congratulations. I celebrate you. So this is the run walking pad, and it also functions as a treadmill, and it has an incline. And the incline and the speed is controlled by the remote control. Thank you. I agree. Okay, I'm trying to read this. I'm going to read this out loud. I haven't read it before. I hope it's a safe comment. I agree. It is necessary to walk, at least move body. I did bodybuilding. I fully understand you. Yes, I can't see your handle. Thank you for understanding me. And even, bodybuilders especially, right? Bodybuilders hate cardio. But incline walking is perfect for bodybuilding. You're not going to lose muscle, right? Incline walking in particular. You're going to tread. Can we see? Yes, so unfortunately, because of the camera angle, I'm at a 3% incline for right now for another 2.5 minutes, but it goes up to 6% incline, and that's what this workout is going to go up to. It goes up to 6% incline, and that incline is controlled by the remote, and it goes up to 4 miles per hour, max speed, which I'll show after the workout. Sorry, I'm breathing heavy, and the mic is here, I just realized. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You need to try the odometer. You need to try the odometer satin. But I don't understand. So I don't know what the rest of that comment is saying. It didn't register in my brain because I'm walking. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So we have just under 2 minutes here at 3 miles per hour, 3% incline, and then we're going to increase it to the 6% method. Like we're going to go from 3 to 6. Okay. And we're at 3 miles per hour. That's the fastest you're going to go for this incline walking workout with me. If you come back, so we'll be at 20 minutes then, so we'll have another 30 minutes. If you come back after 30 minutes, I'm going to show you what this baby can do. It is so well designed. It is compact. It's 38 inches long, 16 inches wide, and it's actually pretty well designed. I didn't expect it to look as good as it does. It's very compact and minimalist, so when it's up against the wall, it doesn't make me feel cluttered in the room. You know what I mean? Hi. Good morning and welcome. So as you're coming in, comment how many steps you've either gotten in today or yesterday. 30 seconds, we're going to go up to 6% incline. How often should you walk per week? Okay, so someone just asked, how often should you walk per week? In my opinion, every day. And I'm not just talking about errands. That stuff, that's just plus, that's life. You should be walking every single day. Let's take this up to 6%. We're going to be here for 5 minutes. 6% at 3 miles per hour. and then we're going to reduce the speed. So every single day. So if you have a treadmill, 2 miles per hour, 2% incline every single day, I would say 30 minutes as a minimum. Max 60 minutes, 2 miles per hour, 2% incline. That's my recommendation. But most people can't keep that kind of lifestyle up. So I'd say do it Monday through Friday, like a job. Maintaining your health like a job, if that makes sense. I hope that helped. So I can't see your handles from here. When I competed, I did calisthenics. So you kind of get both of best worlds, cardio and building muscles. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think of a song that says calisthenics. I think you know who the artist is. I think her song is about working out. Okay, guys, let's stay kind in the comments. I can't delete them. I'm walking with you guys. We welcome you here. I love that you're here. I hope you get inspired to go walk, or if you're not walking, do calisthenics. But as for me and my house, we're walking. Who's with me for today? Who's going to get a walk in today? Comment in the section, walking, or an emoji of a man walking, or emoji of a woman walking. 3 minutes left at 3 miles per hour at 6%. We're keeping the 6% method. We're keeping the 6% incline just to manage your expectations. When you travel, have you ever tried fast? Dude, you and the ballerina flats. I don't understand. There's no connection in my head. I'm so sorry if I don't understand your comment, but I really don't. All right, 2 more minutes here. Hang in there, guys. So someone suggested that I walk backward. Now, walking backward is actually good for you on the treadmill. Maybe you didn't mean that in a nice way, but I take it because I suggest that you do walk backward, but at a slower speed, very, very slow speed, so you can train your posterior. You can actually walk sideways as well. No, that's not what this workout is about. This is about walking. I'm walking forward with you guys. But just so you guys know, I recommend walking backward at a slower speed. You can even play around with the incline as well, as long as you don't lose your balance, like me. Every once in a while I do this because I walk in cursive. Okay. Okay, so I'm reading this out loud. LOL, but walking backwards or sideways can add a lot of pressure to your ligaments and joints. Absolutely. And that's why I'm not doing it in this general workout. Absolutely. So I'm only responding to somebody who said walk backward. I'm like, you can walk backward. Okay? But at a slower speed and under supervision with a trainer, you know what I mean? Or having a guardrail next to you. So it's even with the Stairmaster, you walk backward on the Stairmaster, walk sideways. But those are all specialized cardio trainings that I don't recommend as a general use for the treadmill or the Stairmaster. Right? Okay. We are reducing that speed, keeping that incline. Take that speed all the way back down. 2 miles per hour. Catch your breath. I just hit 150 beats per minute for my heart rate. Whew. Okay. So I just did, right now I'm looking for my steps, see how many steps I've done so far. 2,500 steps. So I'm at 2,500 steps in 25 minutes. Yay, go me. Welcome and good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am almost just a little over halfway through an incline treadmill walkout that you guys can do with me. Roll out your treadmill. Now comment below if you have a gym in your house. And the gym in your house qualifies if you have any dumbbells under your bed or even a treadmill. Comment the house emoji. Hi and welcome to my 6% consistency method incline walking workout. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for your comments. You have a gym in the basement. Nice job. That's what's up. Very good. Congratulations to everyone that has the willpower to work out at home. It takes a lot to work out at home. You know, you gotta almost motivate yourself. Jumping jacks. What is your question about jumping jacks? Help me out. And the question before that is, what's your diet? Asian, Mediterranean, or carnivore? To be quite honest, whatever I feel like, but it's mostly chicken for my protein source, casein protein at night, whey protein right after a workout, tuna packets, vegetables, nothing exciting, nuts, trail mix, and all of that. And if I can just be transparent with you guys, can I be transparent with you guys and tell you also else is on my diet? Well, what a comment. Okay, I eat potato chips. Not even like the kettle baked kind. I eat potato chips and I love bread. I make my own bread. I like bread with like nuts in it, like whole grain bread, believe it or not. I love pasta, rice. I mean, I love carbs. And there's nothing wrong with carbs. I'm just like, somebody asked what do I typically eat. I'm like, basically I eat anything. And then I work out. But I focus on having at least my body weight in protein every day. Or a little bit more if I work out. I hope that makes sense. Everything in moderation. Absolutely. Funny comment at the I think the filmer about potato chips. I'm just not gonna read it. I'm not gonna let it come out of my mouth. Good morning and welcome. If you're just coming in, comment how many steps you have done so far today. And if you're just starting out your day, let me know how many steps in the comments you got in walking yesterday. And if you walked yesterday, you beat me because I did 0. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I want to go up in speed to 2.5. Hey, I hear you. There's some other zeros here. Yes, for yesterday. Okay. That's fine. But here's the thing about the 6% consistency method is you return to anchor. All right, let's take that speed up to 2.5. We're keeping the incline at 6%. So let's see. Thank you. You said, we love you more for being real and sharing. Well, I love you guys too for being real, asking questions, and also being kind in the comments. You know, kindness is a frequency. So thank you so much for establishing that, everyone. Okay, so I got uh, someone asked, I can't see your handle, otherwise I'll call you out, but you're saying, how many steps should you have a day? I say if you're going to do 30 minutes, I think 30 minutes is around 3,000 steps on the treadmill at 2 miles per hour, 2% incline. So 3,000 steps minimum, that's 30 minutes a day walking. And that's walking 6 days a week. You can even walk 7 because it aids with digestion and particularly walking at an incline. Now, a good standard, I would say, is 2 miles per hour, 3% incline, 30 minutes every day, or 6 days a week. The excellent standard, in my opinion, is 6%. It's not 10% and it's not 3%. It's kind of like that. Sorry, I have a situation going on here. It's kind of like that. Sorry. It's kind of like that sweet spot. 6% is kind of like that sweet spot that you need. And that's what I recommend. 6% incline, 2 miles per hour, 30 minutes every day. So that should be about 3,000 steps. Now people are like, oh, do 10,000 steps a day. Most people, again, may not have more than 30 minutes to walk every day to dedicate consistently. And I'm all about consistency. Does that track with you guys? Consistency? Nice job. Oh my goodness. I see someone saying they did yesterday 9,000 steps. Oh, nice work. And I see someone else saying they did 6,800 steps yesterday. Congratulations. My goodness. Somebody is a legend in the comments. Did you just put in there almost 21,000 steps? What were you doing? Give me some backstory there. Give us some backstory in the comments. What did you do to get in 21,000 steps in one day yesterday? I'm laughing at the comments. And someone is saying, I walk at a school, the kids run me. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was a varsity cheer coach. I was there for a limited time. Loved the kids, but I can only imagine what it's like to be a teacher full time. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. And they run you. That's so awesome. Right. We have 6 more minutes at 2.5, 6%. Welcome, guys. I am on the Run walking pad that also functions as a treadmill. It's remote controlled for speed and incline. The max speed is 4 miles per hour. The max incline is 6%. So I primarily got this for walking. But on the days that you want to get in a light jog, this will work well for you. And walking at an incline helps you with overcoming a weight loss plateau, or at least I suggest it. And I'm not talking about heavy running or HIIT or anything. What I'm doing with you guys live here is what I'm encouraging you to try out, we do 50 minutes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now until the foreseeable future. I said through April, but it might not be through April. So catch me if you can. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 a.m. Central. And if you don't have a treadmill yet at home and you just feel like inspired to get one, the one I have is in the comments or in the description. I think it's above or below this chat. I'm filming on my phone, so I don't know what it looks like if you guys are on your phone. So let me know if the description is above or below the chat. Whew. Thank you for the comments. Good morning. If you're just coming in, welcome. I'm doing an incline walking workout, a total of 50 minutes, and we are 36 minutes in. After the workout, if you guys come back or you stick around, I'm going to run on it. I'm going to show you how fast it goes. I'm going to show you other things you can do on this to burn more calories, adding weights safely if you're able to. And always remember to consult with your doctor before starting any exercise program. Okay, let them know what you're working with. Okay. Awesome. I see my sister here said, I did cheer. I never, you don't need to count steps when you do cheer because it's like you do a million steps, right? Repeating the cheers, the flips. If you were a tumbler. Now I wear a watch 24/7. I totally understand. So do I. Although with Apple, it doesn't show me my steps. It just shows me my calories. Well, this Apple, maybe the newer Apple watches do, but I know the Fitbit shows you your steps, which I really love. I had a Fitbit before the Apple, like the first Fitbit. Then I got to the Apple. I'm gonna stick with Apple mainly because it's the design. It looks a little less sporty. It can translate to clothing and stuff like that. So we're at 2.5 miles per hour, 6%. 6% incline. You can outrun most vegetarians. Look, I'm laughing because sometimes the comments, I read them out loud before I see what they actually are. So I'm not against anybody's a vegetarian. I've not made no comments about anybody's a vegetarian. All right. Big money and the rest of your handle. I deleted your comment yesterday. You are welcome to come back to my channel, but I ask that you be kind. And I hope that today someone shows you some love, okay? And if no one is showing you love in your life, then I give you love right now to just speak kindly in the comments, please, and thank you. And I can't even delete it because I'm walking, so I'm at a disadvantage for right now. But we conclude this walk in 12 minutes. So we're at 6%, 2.5 miles per hour. Thank you, and God bless you as well. I can't see your handle. Yes, Samsung has a nice look, and you can change bands. Okay. You mean the phone? Oh, Samsung wearable watch. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you. Thank you. That is so important to me. So does the Samsung wearable watch, does it tell you your steps, even if you're not turning it on for a workout? I'm curious. Go ahead and comment for me. Let me know. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Continued success and profits, sis. Peace and profits to the chat. Thank you. That positive energy. Do I have content? Okay, so right now, guys, I am building my content. My content is going to be incline walking workouts like this, as well as dance workouts and weight training workouts that you can do at home using various equipment that's very compact for your at-home fitness. And so I also, dun dun dun, dun drum roll, you guys are helping me get my fitness app, my dance and fitness app launched. All I need is 2 bands, and then you guys can join me on my fitness app. So that's the answer. Do I have content? Ooh, wow. Why, thank you. All right. Some of the comments are just like, they're not, you know what? It's like 1% of the comments are just like, come on, guys. Not very nice. Thank you for supporting. Davy Letty is so positive, and I am similar to her. Welcome, cheer sister. Thank you for thanking people for supporting me. I appreciate you. And yes, thank you, Davy, for the jewels, for supporting my content so you guys can get more content to join me on workouts, whether you're at home or traveling, at work or working from home. I mean, you can try if you want to. Someone's like, oh, my makeup is getting in my eyes. Okay. Might not look like it, but I am actually wearing eye makeup. I don't know why I sweated out. Let's see. Oh, I don't know how to answer that question. It seems I think it's a rhetorical question, but either way, I'm here to spread the love, give love, and motivate you guys to get working out at home. And I'm showing you that you can get an incline walking workout in your home, even in a compact space like mine. And the good news about this walking pad that's also like a treadmill, you can wheel it anywhere, and it wheels very easily on carpet and hardwood. So you can move it to your kitchen, you can move it to another room in your house, or you can have it in your bedroom. 98. I was going to say before I got distracted, someone said they could guess my age. Okay, I'm going to tell you, but you have to put it in the chat when you calculate. How old is the Earth? I'm way older than 98. How old is the Earth? Let me hear if I have any science people in here. What? I'm serious. How old is the Earth? Come on. We're 44 minutes in. People are like they can guess my age. Is it 4.2 billion? You know the science guy? I don't know if you guys follow the science guy on YouTube. Good day, mate from Australia. Welcome. And Australia, go ahead and comment how many steps you did out back, either today or yesterday. How many walking steps did you get in? 3.8 billion years old. No, I am not that. 4.5 billion years old. Okay, so that's how old we all are. We all existed before we came here. And I'm not talking woo-woo, reincarnation and all that. I'm not talking that. But we existed as spirit beings before we came to Earth. So technically, People are so funny. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get coming on alive. Everyone has something to say. But technically, everyone here in the chat, we are older than the earth. So you're trying to guess my earth age? How about before I got here? Let's talk about them apples. Okay, I'm trying to read. Yes, technically, you asked us the earth age, not the spirit form. But we existed in spirit form. We had bodies before we got here. So when people, I'm trying to say, when people get caught up with their ages and think that, oh, I'm over 35, oh, I'm over 40, I'm over 50, I'm over 60, you're still very young and you can walk at any age. You can be fit at 80. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is to move away from the ageism and give you an ageless perspective on staying fit and healthy. This is something you can do in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, in your 70s, in your 80s, in your 90s. And if you're 100 years old and you've been working out with me since your 40s, you can still do it when you're 100. Yes, I'm energy. I so want to read these comments. We have 3 minutes left on this 6%. 3 minutes left at where we're at 2.5. And we've done 50 minutes, and I'm just going to slow it down. And I'm going to see how many steps I did. So far, so what the LED screen on this one shows you is I've done 4,600 steps in 46 minutes. I've done almost 2 miles. And it shows you on here. And so does my Apple Watch. Apple Watch is 1.5. It shows you your speed and your incline as well. And this walking pad comes with a remote control. So you don't have to get off to control the incline, which is why I got it. And I recommend this for anyone who wants to incorporate a cardio workout at home, that it's not just going to burn calories, but it's going to give you quality calories for a weight training program across the spectrum. Now, if you're not doing any weight training, incline walking is a great way to start and anchor yourself in results-based cardio. Okay. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to everybody's comments. I'm going to get to you guys in 90 seconds when I stop here. I'm also going to demonstrate the speed because I was just doing a walking workout. I'm going to demonstrate the speed. I'm going to run on this for you. I'm going to let you hear the motor. It's very quiet. And I'm going to show you some other ways that you can burn more calories when you're on here as well. All right. So thank you for sticking it out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for absolutely, you guys are by far the best chat I have had since I started this. You guys have been positive, uplifting, you asking questions. A lot of you guys have a gym at home. You have something working in your basements and stuff like that. So thank you for being such an amazing chat. Thank you. Thank you. There's less than a minute. I'm going to hit the stop button, take a break, answer your questions, and I'll do some more demos of the treadmill. Actually, I'll do the demos while I'm on here, kind of like a finisher. 30 seconds if you're walking with me. If you're live, if you're watching this later, thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me be a part of your 6% incline, your 6% consistency incline walking workout. All right, 10 seconds. And I'm just going to take a small break here, and I'll show you how this treadmill works on its speed. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I forgot to check my steps. Doggone it. So I did about 4,500 steps, and I ended at 154 beats per minute. And I had, so here it is. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm working with here. So about 49 minutes and 30 seconds there. I don't know what you guys can see there. Just trying to show you my stats. And it's 58 degrees in Chicago. All right. So when you guys do your walking workouts, comment under here. It's upside down. Oh, sorry. It's upside down. Okay, I'm going to show you how this treadmill works. I'm going to show you the running speed in a minute here. I just want to make sure I get to everybody. Okay. Okay. So guys, do you guys have any questions? Comment below. Let me see. Yes, at that green vegan. At Hamish Sid. Nice job. You get in an average 25,000 steps a day according to Samsung Health. Well, according to me, you are a legend. Nice work. At Disha 9876, thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you are slaying your workout too. Thank you, Davy, for the 10 joules. Okay. Absolutely, at the Booga 1982. When we leave Earth, we will go back to the spirituality plane. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm trying to respond to you guys' comments. Yeah, I guess I could keep this running so you guys can know what I'm here about. So we are on, this is the run treadmill. I'm going to show you the speed here in a little bit. So I'll just have this at 1% incline. Okay. Sister Size said I'm speeding. She was untied, is it? No. I know it's distracting. It's not untied. I was like, oh my gosh, is it untied? Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm coming down here to see. So at Sween 4458, I just ate a bacon sandwich while watching you work out. Does that count as a workout for me too? Absolutely. You're supposed to eat. You shouldn't feel guilty watching somebody work out while you eat. I do that. Sometimes I think that your brain exercises when you're watching somebody exercising. I don't have any science to back that up. But to answer your question, at Sween 4458, I just ate a bacon sandwich while watching you work out. Does that count as a workout for me too? Yes, it does. In my books. So Apple Watch doesn't function that way. My Apple Watch doesn't function that way. Oh, I see. Okay, at Booga 1982. Well, my Apple Watch is a little bit older, so they're all different. Okay. Some of these comments, I'm just going to remove them because they're kind of a little bit out there. I don't mind you guys talking smack, but getting a little bit too far into more than I can handle. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run. How many of you guys want to see me run on this and see what this can do, how fast it goes, and so you can hear the motor, how quiet it is. Comment below, fire emojis if you want to see me run on this, on the treadmill. It goes up to 4 miles per hour, maximum speed. Okay, okay, that green vegan. All right, girl, here I go. Okay, let me get ready. So if you just happen to want to get in a running workout, this will also help with that. So I'm gonna get it to 2%. You don't want to walk at a flat plane. I'm gonna go up to 3 miles per hour, and then I'm just shoot up to 4 miles per hour. So this treadmill functions as a walking pad. So at 3 miles per hour, you can walk really briskly, or you can do a light jog. Nice and easy. Now, if you want to do a light jog at 3 miles per hour every day, 10 minutes, you can do it on my treadmill. And the link, I'll post it when I finish showing you guys what this does. So I'm going to go up to 4 miles per hour just so you guys can see. So I got to pick my feet up for this one. All right. So that's the max speed. A couple of other things you can do is you can add weights. You want to burn more calories? These are 1 pound wrist weights. That, add this to your walk. You can add the 1 pound weights to your walk. And you're going to burn more calories. 1 pound, I think, is a nice sweet spot to take it up a notch. Okay? Nothing heavier. Now, the guys, I'm not trying to girl you girls, but the guys, you can hold heavier weights, 30 pounds, 20 pounds. Girls can too. I'm not saying you can't. So you can do an upper body workout while you're walking. So you can keep it at 2 miles per hour, 2% incline for those daily walks. And you just keep doing this until it burns. So you can time it. You say, okay, I'm going to do this for 2 minutes. I'm going to do this for 1 minute. And then you go right into the next movement. Again, 2 minutes or 1 minute. You do tricep extensions into bicep curls. Keep those elbows pinned. So I'm just showing you ways that you can just take your walking pad into your body transformation quarters without stress. Okay? And then, oh, sorry, I forgot this one. Get your shoulders in and walk. And you just keep going. And you can watch your favorite show. So I'm just giving you ideas on how you can transform your walking workout at home. You can also take the weights and put it at your ankles. And again, always consult with your medical team before you try anything that you see online. Okay? Always make sure that it's right for you. And with this one, what I do is I walk at 6%, 2 miles per hour for 60 minutes. Now, you don't have to do 60 minutes, you can do 30. Okay? You can do 10. Do what works for you. So I don't suggest anything heavier than 1 pound, and that's going to tone you up. Talk to me in 6 months. If you try adding 1 pound weights safely after consulting with your physician or physical therapist, talk to me in 6 months. walking 2 miles per hour, 6% incline with 1 pound weights every time you get on the treadmill or your walking pad. So these are some ideas for you guys. I'm going to take the incline back down so I can talk to you guys. Take that speed down so I can answer some of you guys' questions here. And I'm going to drop some links in the comments if you guys want to check those out. I have a private group that's starting March 2nd that you guys can look at the link. And if you guys are looking for a countertop alkaline water system, I'm putting that in the chat as well. You don't need to change your pumps. Okay. I am melting. Awesome. Hey, that green vegan. I'm in Cali. I'm going to run with you. Come on, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So let's see. I am 5'2", about 150 pounds. Just so you guys can get a perspective on my weight. 150, 152. Thank you. Thank you for the comments. Okay. So at Sween4458, for how long or far do you run? So when I do run indoors, although I got this mainly for my steps and for incline walking, when I do run, it's about 1 to 3 miles a day, and I don't go fast. I keep it cool. Now, if you want sprint intervals on this treadmill, this is not going to get you that. So I didn't get this for the sprints. I got this for incline walking mainly, and for light jogs. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, or happy post-Valentine's Day. It's still Valentine's month. Happy Valentine's Day to the guys and the gals on here. And thank you for celebrating Valentine's with me. The maximum, okay, so at Booga1982 asked, what is the weight capacity of the treadmill? The maximum weight capacity of this model is 300 pounds. Excuse me. And if you guys want to check out the reviews for the treadmill I'm on, I'm popping the link. You're welcome at Booga1982. I'm popping the link to the treadmill I'm on in the chat. If you guys are interested, I read the reviews before I got mine because I didn't want to get something that I couldn't, get on and share with you guys. And I want you guys to know and experience with me what I recommend. Now, if the one I have does not suit your needs, maybe you want something that goes beyond 4 miles per hour and a higher incline, I can definitely make recommendations even within the line of treadmills that I am in, which is The Run, THERUN. Pardon me, I have a frog in my throat. Okay. So I just put the link in for the treadmill I'm on. So it's The Run walking pad. It comes with a remote control. I just wobble there. Comes with a remote control that controls your speed and your incline. I got this primarily to walk at an incline for leaning out, but it can also get you in on your jogging days. So if you want to get in a light jog, you can either walk briskly at 3 miles per hour or you can jog at 3 miles per hour, but it does go up to 4 miles per hour. You can't, if you can walk at 4 miles per hour, you're a legend, but you can run up to 4 miles per hour on this. And I think that's more than adequate for like a home cardio, sans or without adding HIIT or sprints. but I do intervals. Like I gradually, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I gradually raise you up to the 6% if you join me. And I also bring you between the speeds from 2 miles per hour, 2.5 to maximum 3 miles per hour for the interval incline walking. And it's predominantly at 6%. And that's my 6% consistency method that I posted in here that you guys can join me with the private group. With the private group, we meet once a week for group coaching with me one-on-one for a solid 60 minutes with an agenda. And 30 minutes after that, we do open floor if you guys have any questions, but the max is 90 minutes. But the bulk of what we discuss to keep you on track is 60 minutes. And that's the 6% culture um, link that I'll repost here again. Okay, let me see what you guys are working with here. I love you guys too. Thanks for the love in the chat. Okay, so at Sisak6071, thank you for your comment. All right, so guys, comment below how many steps you did so far today and what city you're in. If it's 0, just put 0. There's no shame. I did 0 yesterday. I had meetings from 5 a.m. until 7 p.m. I did not feel like walking. But today's a new day, right? We don't start over here. We return to anchor, and the anchor is 6%. So comment below how many steps you guys did so far today in walking. What city are you in? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm trying to see here if there's any comments that I overlooked. Okay, so if you haven't done any steps yet, comment a fire emoji if you plan on getting steps in today. Okay, let me see what. Just got a new comment. At that green vegan said 600 and growing. Oakland, California. Nice job. Nice job. That's a good start. That's a really good start. I'm so proud of you. Nice job. All right, so let's see who else here. Okay, so I had the Booga 1982 said, you look 5'1", 130 pounds. Does it work with 5'11", 275-pound guy like myself? So when they designed this particular model, they designed it for tall people, with tall people in mind. So yes, 5'11", 6, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", even with a substantial gait, this will be a really good addition for you. And the max weight for this is 300 pounds. It's 39 inches long. You can't really see it because it's cut off in this camera. And then it's 16 inches wide. All right, so I'm looking here for any other comments. It's kind of hard to walk and do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this and I'm going to show you kind of like what the treadmill looks like, so you guys can see the dimensions of it and see kind of like what I'm talking about as I'm speaking about it. So you can comment your questions as well. So I'm just going to go down here and I'm going to turn it off and then I'm going to unplug it because that's the best way for me to wheel it. So this is my general routine. It's easy enough for you to lift with one hand, although I suggest you use both hands. So I just lift it up with one hand like that, and then I wheel it. I'm sorry, I just hit my microphone. Hello at, I can't see my phone. I have to look at my laptop. Hi and welcome. So we're going over the run treadmill. So it's 38 inches long and it's for the belt, it's about 16 inches this way. So this was made with tall people in mind as well, and I'm 5'2", so it comes up to, as you can see, up to my shoulder here. The max weight for this is 300 pounds, and it has the wheels in the front that you can just wheel around. I just kick it forward with my foot there. As you can see, it wheels pretty easily on carpet. So I'm just showing you here that it wheels pretty easily. And I typically put it up against the wall, and it just stays there, right? So I'm just going to wheel it back so you guys can see it again. So here, so this is between 15 and 16 wide, and then it's 39 long, just so you guys can get the perspective if you're 5'11", like the person who just commented. Okay. Yes. So at that green vegan, can you run on it? Yes, you can run on it. When I plug it back up, I'm going to run on it again for everybody to see that you can actually run on this. I got it as a walking pad that also has an incline to it so that I can walk at an incline to burn more calories and without running, but you can run on it. I'm going to show you that you can run on it. Let me see the new comments. Yeah, so let's see. Thank you so much for the love in the comments, guys. Thank you. I hope you guys are having a great day. No, I'm not 39 inches tall. I'm saying this is 38, just over 38 inches long, the belt. For those of you who are concerned about the gait that you walk when you're on this. Okay, let's see. At that green vegan says it's raining. I guess I could read it on this side. She's saying at that green vegan, she says it's raining out here. That's amazing to stay in shape. No excuses. Did you guys read that comment? She is absolutely 100. So that's the other thing. When you have this, if it's raining outside, you can get your walk in, you can get your jog in, you can get your steps in. So no excuses. And if you don't always have to run, you can walk at an incline, right? Um, okay. Okay. Well, that's not very nice. Somebody in there put in a derogatory term against a group of people. Guys, there's no tolerance for that. I'm going to delete those comments. I just wish you well in your day. That's just not um that's just not what this is about. This is a very positive environment, and I want you to feel the love of wherever you are. I'm really sorry that you may feel uncomfortable in your life for whatever reason that you'd make that kind of comment. I'm not mad at you at all. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that I'm going to remove your comment, and you're still welcome here. I just want to. Okay. I know you hear a lot, I'm sure, but you're a diamond of. Oh, thank you so much. I was just reading it before I even knew what it was. I wasn't trying to. Thank you, a fantastic one. Thank you. All right, guys. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and run on this because you guys have questions. There's several questions about whether you can run on this. Uh, thank you. Thank you, the Forever Young 86. All right, so here we go. So what I recommend is having at least 3 feet behind you. As you can see, I don't have 3 feet, but that's because I've got like my desk and then my lighting equipment, so it's taking up a lot of depth. But I recommend that you have a clearance of 3 feet either way, 3 feet behind you and 3 feet on either side. Just so you guys know. So I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna plug it back up and I'm gonna show you guys the motor so you can hear how quiet it is. I don't know if a quiet motor is important to you, but it is to me. Okay, so I'm just gonna plug it in here, get her going, and you guys can hear the motor. Let me grab this here. I'm gonna take it up to 3 miles per hour just so you can hear the motor. Do you guys hear how quiet that is? So I'm gonna take it up to 4 miles per hour. I wish I could go show you guys the incline. It goes up to 6% incline. So if you're just coming on here, comment below if you have a treadmill at home. If you don't, comment how many steps you've gotten in today so far. So Sisek 6071. I'm glad you're going to get your steps in. I hope you get a lot of steps in today. I wish you the best walking steps ever. Okay, some of these comments. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, so I'm just going to take them out. Oh, that's a good idea. Someone asked, what is my Cash App? That's a really good idea. One second here. So, with you guys, what you're doing is everything that you invest in is going to go towards my fitness app. I have a fitness app, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And you guys can contribute to that, help me build that up. And that's what these contributions are going towards. And also for filming content, uh, higher quality content for you guys to work out with me either on your treadmill or using free weights or using some of the equipment that gets sent to me to review because I'm not going to review something and have you use it that I don't use. You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe sometimes I might do that, but for the most part, everything that I will guide you on the workout with, I actually use. So someone asked, I don't know who it was, at Fantastic One minus Y8K. What's your cash app? I just put it in the chat. Thank you so much. You guys are helping me with getting my app, my fitness app up, and I only need 2 bands. I learned that term yesterday. I was like, that sounds so much better. Okay, so at Forever Young 86 says, I ran a 4 minute, whoa, 14-second mile a few years ago. 4 minute, 14-second mile. That's legend. Nice job. Okay. So if you guys have any questions about the treadmill or workouts, or if you want to share with me what you eat after a workout, I'd be happy to answer those questions. But as far as anything personal, I think that's a bit of a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch. But thank you though. Thank you for asking. If you don't ask, no one, if you I am an asker as well, so I can totally relate. If you don't ask, you don't get, right? But I just wanted to address it so I'm not overlooking comments. It's just this is not what I'm here for. So I'm on the run walking pad that functions as a treadmill, and I like it because it comes with an incline that's controlled by the remote, and it goes up to 4 miles per hour max speed if you want to get in some jogging. But I primarily got it to walk at an incline to burn more calories more efficiently. And it goes up to 6% incline, which I think is a sweet spot for a consistency of cardio that to me is intelligent, that contributes to keeping shredded. If you didn't want to do calisthenics, if you didn't want to do sprints or HIIT, walking at 6%, 2 miles per hour, 1 pound weights at your ankles, 30 to 60 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week, low maintenance addition to your regimen. And talk to me in 6 months and tell me what's going on with you. And this can also help with alleviating a plateau that you may be at as well. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, thank you. At Michael Famer 2524. That's great. Not many have a workout app. Yes, it's taken me since 2008 to finally find a developer that will help me get a fitness app. And it was so much more expensive in 2008 to get a fitness app. Like I know a lot of people who spent like high five figures, seven figures to build their fitness apps. And that was then. But it's 2026. The fitness app that I have is top of the line and it's only 2 bands. So you guys that are contributing or asking for my cash app, that's what this is going to go towards. And then hopefully within the next 3 months, I'll announce join me on my fitness app, right? Beyond YouTube. Wouldn't that be exciting? All right, let's see what else. Okay, so at Forever Young 86 says, I eat 6 pounds of meat per day currently. You have built 22.5-inch arms from it. I'm more of a lifter now. I do some cardio still though. Perfect, Forever Young. So incline walking for you twice a week would be perfect for, especially with the level of protein that you're consuming, and the mass that you're building. So with your mass, this is going to help you with your circulation, your heart health. I totally understand being more of a lifter, and that's why I suggest incline walking and not even fast. You can put on your favorite Amazon Prime show or your favorite YouTube channel, if it's not mine, and watch and consume content that either educates you, motivates you, or makes you laugh while you're on it. So good job. So when you put in 6 pounds of meat every day, how many grams of protein is that? Is that like 200 grams of protein, 220 or 250 or something like that? I'm just curious. And this is for at Forever Young 86. How many grams does 6 pounds of meat go for you? Is it 200 grams of protein, 250, 220, somewhere on there? Absolutely. At Jesse Galatness says, it doesn't have to be intense. It doesn't have to be intense. Any exercise is good. Absolutely. And that's like that's like the one of the foundations of my 6% consistency method. It's not about intensity, it's not about high interval training. That has its own place and space. It's about what's good and advantageous consistently. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that at Tony Ryan 9200 said, I can't walk a lot right now. Okay. At Forever Young 86, yes, apps are usually expensive. Yes, but I found a developer for my app for like 1,000 users is 2 bands to build for 1 year, if that makes any sense. So every contribution that somebody asked about Cash App, I'm just explaining what the next plan is from YouTube is my fitness app. Oh, you're still young at Tony Ryan 9200. You said I'm 44. I'm old now. You're not old. You're still a young man. You gotta, if I can say something to you, this is unsolicited advice. I want you to start changing your language. You're not an old man. You're still young. And that's not being in denial. 44 is very young. It's all young. Your body hears you when you speak. So if you speak to your body and you say, I'm an old man now, your body's going to say, okay. But if you say, I'm young, I am vibrant, and just say, and just say the opposite of what you've been saying, your body will become youthful. You're welcome. You're welcome at Forever Young 86. Okay. At Jesse Galatness, oh my gosh, there's a hill near you. What are you doing talking to me in the chat? Go get it. Go hit it. Yes, absolutely. I love hill climbing. That like outdoor hill climbing is fantastic. Now, I'm in Chicago, everything is flat here. So I my 6% is my hill climbing. Okay. But on days that you just don't want to go outside on the hill, you can still have something like this in your home, in your bedroom, right? Okay, so let me see. Um, I'm not going to repeat some of these comments. They're not indecent. They're just funny. Um, at Forever Young 86 answered my question about his when I asked about 6 pounds of meat every day. Wow, he eats 550 to 600 grams of protein per day. That's awesome. Throw in a shake at times as well. So, are you bodybuilding? Not for competition, but are you bodybuilding? Is my question. That's so cool. Okay, good. Oh, that's good. Michael Framer. Yes, I do have. So at Michael Famer 2524 said, could you add donate options like Venmo and buy me coffee? That's a great suggestion. So I do have a buy me coffee. You guys help me out so much with doing this. Like as you can see, I'm doing this from my laptop and my compact room here. Um, yes, so I'm gonna put my buy me coffee link in here and I'll have it ready next time. Thank you for helping me with that. I didn't even think to add that. So I'm gonna add Venmo next time. I do have a Venmo. I guess I could add a Venmo. That's a good suggestion. Copy. So you guys can buy me coffee here. All right. All right. Big money. No whammy 001. I love that you're here, but your comments are out of control. So I had to delete it. Okay. All right. Okay. At Robert, there's a bunch of zeros there. I did 6 miles yesterday and now I'm immobile. Yeah, 6 miles is a lot. Good for you. Good for you. 6 miles. Okay. So at Forever Young 86, that's pretty much a bodybuilder. I don't want to compete. I do it because I like it. The rest of the comment is just you. I'm just asking because 500, 600 grams of protein is definitely an elevated approach to intake of protein. You're doing it for a reason, right? And you're building mass. So I just asked for that reason. Can you shout out my brother, Mike Hunt? Okay. What's up, Mike Hunt? And Obadiah 556 asked me to shout you out. I don't know why. I hope you are a kind soul to everyone here. I haven't seen anything that you have commented. All right. So comment below, guys. Those of you that are still here, if you have a gym at home. And a gym at home to me is if you have even just one set of dumbbells. Hi, at Tony Ryan 9200. I'm kind. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, that is a massive amount of protein for sure. But like I said, I was only asking because I figured there was a method to your method, right? It's not a suggestion or criticism of any kind. Okay. All right. So I can't get into my Venmo for right now. Okay. Well, for right now, I just have to buy me coffee in there and my Cash App that you guys can uh, make contributions for my fitness app. Oh my gosh, holding this my elbow. So this can function as a work under desk treadmill. You can get a standing desk as well. Um, Let me check out what you guys are saying. Thank you so much, guys, for your kind words. So comment below, those of you guys who are still online, because I'm doing the demonstration for another, give or take 30 minutes, and then we're going to land the plane. If anybody's new here, if you'd like for me to run on the treadmill to show you that you can get a run in on this, um, pull it up and show you the dimensions without it being on, I can do that. It stays at about my shoulder, and I'm 5'2", and that's how long it is. And then lengthwise, it's about 15 inches. Okay, welcome. Oh, welcome at Lindo from Italy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome and good morning. Andre Williams, good morning. El Shaddai is Jesus is worthy. Glow up. Yes, welcome. At Geo Elocula 3772 says, those small treadmills make my thighs chafe bad. I understand. Okay. Well, right. Okay. At Rebecca Bruce 51. Where is he? Guys, help me out. I don't have a moderator. Help me out. If you want me to make a shout out, I'll do a shout out. Just put what you want me to shout out. At Rebecca Bruce 51, she said, "Girl, that wasn't a real shout out. And listen to what he just wanted you to say." And then she has an emoji. What did he want me to say? Was it not good? Was it bad? Was it bad, Rebecca? You see, I can't see everything in the chat. At Paolindo, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here all the way from Italy. Welcome, Italy. Is that like ciao? Is that how you say that? Um, Good morning to me. It's 2:37 in Italy. Welcome from Italy. So the um, I'm doing a review on the walking pad by The Run. It is remote control for speed and incline. You control the speed up here and the incline at the bottom. It goes up to 6% incline, and max speed is 4 miles per hour if you want to get in a run. But I got it mainly for walking at an incline. So if you guys are into walking at an incline, I highly recommend it. If you work from home, I recommend it because it functions as a walking pad. You can put it under your desk, and then you can also use it as a treadmill. And I have 1 pound weights at my ankles as well. So I'm going to take these off while I talk to you guys. Let's see. At Rebecca Bruce 51 says, okay. But what did he say though? Somebody said, at Baby Bubba. Okay. What's up, Harlem? I wasn't trying to ignore you. I'm trying to get to everyone in the chat. Trust me. I am trying to get to everyone in the chat. Ciao. Okay. Thank you. I-90 West. Hi, where are you from? I'm in New York. I'm in Chirac or Chicago. I'm in Chicago, guys. So if you guys are just coming on, comment what city you're in and how many steps have you gotten in walking so far today. Baltimore in the house. Yes. Baltimore. Nice. At Tony Ryan 9200. You're in Baltimore, Maryland. Very nice. Welcome. At James dash J7Y6W said, Damn, girl, that laptop is bigger than you. Yes, and it's heavy too. So it's it's a lot to it's a lot to do holding this and talking to you guys. I haven't heard that. That's nice. Chocolate Barbie. That's nice. Thank you. So you guys, I'm gonna have a fitness app out here soon. Thank you at Rebecca Bruce 51 for contributing to my dance and fitness workout fund for my fitness app. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you so much. So you guys, I have a fitness channel, a dance workout and fitness workout channel coming up. So thank you for all the contributions and all the jewels. It's going to go towards that. And when you think of fitness app, you're probably thinking like high seven figures. That's what it was 10 years ago when I was trying to build one. But it's only two bands. Two bands. That's it. Two bands, and you guys can join me on my fitness app away from YouTube. So thank you at Rebecca Bruce 51. I'm giving you a shout out. She says, "You're beautiful." And she gave me a beautiful heart emoji. I love hearts with diamonds in it, gold diamonds. Your channel. Have a great day. And you have a great day too, lovely. View channels before you mod. I don't understand what that means. View channels before you mod. We say hi in Italy in the small barrel. There is the best wine. Aw, thank you guys. All right, so if you guys are just coming on, did you guys already see me run on this yet? Have you guys seen that this walking pad can also be used for jogging days? So if it's raining outside, I think someone earlier was in Oakland, California. It's raining outside. So if it's raining outside, you guys can get your jog in indoors on the same model that I'm on. Oops. Okay, so here is the treadmill I'm on. And I'm going to show you here. So I'm going to take it up to 3 miles per hour. So 3 miles per hour, you can walk really briskly. And right now I have it at 2% incline, or you can get in a light jog. This is at 3 miles per hour. Now, on the days you want to really put in work, 4 miles per hour. And just going to slow it down so you guys can hear the motor without me running. Hear how quiet that is? All right, let me see what you guys are asking here. So let me see what you guys are asking here. Um, Rain is a shower with your clothes on without soap. Okay, that's a really positive way to look at rain. But some of us, depending on our hair routine day, we just don't want to, deal with that. I'm just joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. But yes, I actually like running in the rain. I like running in the snow. I am not adverse to working out outside. But sometimes I do appreciate a little bit more privacy when I'm doing cardio. With having your own indoor walking treadmill, you don't have to wait for a piece of cardio equipment. You don't have to wait until you get to the gym to get your steps in. And you don't have to wipe down any equipment. So, um, like in the low 3 degrees, 2 degrees in Chicago, you just layer up. You just wear the right gears, and then the cold is just an outside thing. You know, the thing is when you finish running, you're sweating so bad from all the layers. That's the part that's a little bit ew. But other than that, the cold doesn't bother me. This is to answer at Robert. Oh. So right now, I have a group coaching cohort starting March 2nd, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Check it out. Check out the website. We meet once a week as a group for 60 minutes, and that's what I have right now as far as coaching in a group from a one-on-one perspective type thing. Um, at Michael Farmer 2524, and that's how you jog through comments. Oh, I thought you had a question. I read your comment before I saw it, that it was a statement. Okay. So here it is. It didn't populate the link there. I'm putting the link in the chat. There. That's better. I don't know why it did that. Okay. I think it needs a space. Okay, so this is my group coaching cohort that's starting March 2nd. There were some questions about it, and I was just putting it up there. Oh, it's still not showing the link, but anyway, it's above there. Oh, if you stream in desktop mode, we could click the link. Got it. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. That's a very good point. I'm looking at my stream on my YouTube on my desktop. That's why I'm commenting to you guys, but I'm streaming from my phone, and my phone's attached to my phone. So I haven't figured out how to use OBS. If somebody can figure out how to teach me how to do OBS, you'd sell water to a camel. Honestly, it's so complicated for me. But if I figure out OBS, I can stream from my laptop, and then when I post links, you guys can actually click them. So thank you for pointing out that when I post it right now, for some reason, you guys are not able to click the links. But I'm still going to post them. So here is the treadmill. Hmm. Well, I hope that works. Either way. So, do you guys have any other questions about the treadmill before we land the plane here in about 15 minutes? Speaking of which, whoever's on here, do you guys have a treadmill at home? Does anyone have a treadmill at home? Drop a Y in the comments if you have a treadmill in your basement, or if you have one of these in your bedroom. Drop a Y in the comments. At Michael Famer 2524 says, some use Prism app or OBS. I could help my contact in channel. Yeah, no, I've been recommended to use OBS, but my goodness, Like figuring out OBS has been like, oh, all right, guys. So I am on the run treadmill. If you're just coming on, go ahead and comment how many steps you've done today in walking. I just finished 5,000 in the workout that I led earlier at 6 a.m. It's 50 minutes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Central Time. You guys can join me, whether you're at the gym or you have your own treadmill at home. So this is a remote controlled walking pad. I put the link in the in the description. It goes up to 3 miles per hour and up to 6% incline. Okay, and like I mentioned earlier, you can get a light jog in on days that if you say, well, I don't want to walk, I want to run, you can. And it goes up to 4 miles per hour. So if you wanted to get in like a real jog, not that 3 miles per hour isn't a jog, but this is 4 miles per hour. And it goes up to 6% incline. So you think, okay, so why are you talking about this treadmill? A lot of people hit plateaus in their weight loss journey or their fitness journey because when they go on a treadmill, they go at 0% incline and they walk endlessly and then you reach some kind of plateau. So with joining my cohort, if you're at a plateau with weight loss, joining my cohort is not just something that you're going to do one off. It's the 6% consistency method where for the first 30 days, 6 days a week, 30 minutes every day, you walk at 6% incline and at whatever speed you can, 6 days a week. We meet once a week on Zoom for accountability with me one on one for 60 minutes in a group setting. And I hold you accountable to that. And we will also have a private LinkedIn group where you guys can post that you have completed your 6% for the day. So, one of the things that I want to see is you guys getting results in your journey for fitness and not just getting results, but being consistent about maintaining them or refining them. And 6% incline method, the 6% consistency method that I have is going to be that nice little edge that you can add to your routine in 2026. Okay. And that's the goal is for you to be consistent, for you to get results, and for you to have a weight loss plateau breaker in your routine. Okay. I did not. That's mean. I did not. I would not do that. That's so rude. I'm going to remove your comment as soon as my MacBook is charged. It's charging up. It has a cord near it. So if you guys are tired of starting over, the 6% consistency method cohort that I'm starting March 2nd is for you. So go ahead and click the link, read more about it, and sign up today. And we will start March 2nd. Now, you will be responsible for your walks, okay? But I will hold you accountable to them. So 6% incline walking, 30 minutes every day, 6 days a week for 30 days. And if you want to do it on your own, fantastic. If you want to do it with my cohort, the 6% incline method, starting March 2nd, the link is in the chat and I'll post it again as soon as I get a moment here. So I'm just going to slow this down. Grab this here. I just wanted to charge a little bit. Okay, a Tom 3D706. Clearly you have other intentions. I did not do that. That is, come on, guys. Let's be mature. I would admit if I did something like that. All right, so I just removed your comments. Good morning, good morning. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to land the plane here in a little bit. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going to pop in some links here for you guys to check out. So if you want to join my cohort for the 6%, and that is not working again. So the 6% consistency method that I developed, as you can guess, it's going to be 6% incline. These links, you don't understand why they're not working. I think this one above here is the one that works. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm going to delete the one that's not working as a hyperlink just to reduce the confusion here. And I'm going to delete this off of here as well. And I'm going to put, you can walk backwards at a very slow speed. I recommend that you have somebody nearby to supervise you because you want to be safe. And I just put in the link for the walking path that I'm on if you wanted to check out the reviews and see if it'll fit for you in your home as part of your home, your smart home fitness setup. Okay. So if you guys have a home and you have a lot of space, this is going to be nothing. You can put it up against a wall. You can roll it up under the bed. You can uh, put it under your standing desk if you work from home some days. That's very sweet of David Mans 2545. Can I make you a stand so you don't have to hold your laptop? I guess I do need a standing desk. That's very sweet. Thank you. Can we get a review of the treadmill? Okay, sure. I'd be happy to go over it again. Welcome. Oh, I see what you're asking. No, I'm not going to show you walking backwards. This is not what this is about. This is about walking forward. I used to take creatine, um, and I loved it. Gave me a lot of energy. I love creatine. So, but I do mainly protein now. I do casein in the evening and then whey protein throughout the day. Mainly after a workout like this or in the afternoon for lunch. If I don't have time to eat a lunch, I'll do like a whey protein, but casein at night to help me to stay asleep and still feed and repair my muscles. And that was to someone asked about casein, creatine at TJB023. Yes, I do. I love creatine. I just haven't taken it in years lately. So comment below if any of you guys have a treadmill at home. I'm curious. I just want to know. Or if you use it at the gym. Oh, I am so sorry. Getting a traffic ticket, it sucks. So sorry about that. I think in so at TJB023 asked, what what's your thoughts on intermittent fasting? I'm totally for it. I think intermittent fasting is a great way for you to supercharge your body's natural ability to heal itself. Okay. So besides just for walking, like I fast for my workouts in the morning, but I eat the night before so I can have energy. Okay. And after I finish with you guys, I'm going to do my own workout, like lifting weights, and then I'll get back on the treadmill and have weights attached to my legs. Because this workout that I did with you guys was just for you guys, but I don't count it. The 50 minutes that I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday it doesn't count because that's just a feature. Um, but intermittent fasting helps also with getting your body to burn fat first for your workouts. So I'm definitely for it. Um, for working out, for healing your body, and also for clearing your mind and getting, clarity in your thoughts and in your inner world. Okay, so I'm going to read this out. At Roland the Best 7500. Okay, so we're going to be landing the plane here in 5 minutes, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. You're going to laugh at this, but I do Taibo. I think that's what you mean. Taibo at the house 3 days, and in 2 days, I hit the gym a total of 5 days a week. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not going to laugh at that. That's something to celebrate. What, you thought I was going to laugh at Taibo? You love Taibo. That's great. Speaking of Taibo, I'm going to have my own fitness app, guys. So thank you for everyone that's contributed if you're still on here, because that's what that's going to go towards. I would love to have my own workout DVD, but we're going to go digital first. Um, so there's that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Welcome. Welcome at K does I can't K does all 81. Hello, how are you? I am good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So at Roland Fast 7500, my fasting ended at 9:30 a.m. That's when I start eating. That's when I start my eating window. Oh, that's awesome. What city are you in? And also, K Dizzle 81 says, I have a tread climber with is such a more aggressive workout than a treadmill. Yes, so we're not doing an aggressive workout. The whole purpose of the 6% consistency method is a gentle sounds like you're not accomplishing anything, but not all exercise has to be super intense. And for anyone who's reached a plateau in their weight loss, incline walking on a treadmill, like what I did earlier, could help boost your body's ability to get over the hump of the plateau and without stressing yourself out either, but causing your body to work harder but smarter. Work harder and smarter. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. All right. You're in the DMV, but the state is Maryland. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, we're going to be landing the plane here in a minute. Thank you for everyone that has shown up and shown love. I'm going to stop this here. And I'm just going to show you how I disassemble it just so you guys can see how that goes because I need some space for me to actually get my workout in. I'm going to work out after this. I'm going to lift some weights, turning it off, disconnecting it. And this is my routine. So just pull it up here. And then this is actually on carpet and it rolls really, really easily. So I just push it up and I put it against the wall and out of the way. Boom. I always do like a test to make sure that it doesn't budge. And it doesn't budge. And then I just disconnect it. So here it is for later. All right, I'm about to wrap up the comments here, guys. Thank you for joining me. You guys are so awesome. Let's see. All right, good morning, and welcome. We just finished a demo. I just finished a workout on my incline treadmill here. Functions as a walking pad. Okay. I'm not too sure. Okay. Not too sure about the energy of this comment. All right, guys. So I am about to exit here. I don't know what this is about. All right, guys. Thank you. Welcome, Florida, in the house. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me on this live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. So, um, If you want to, bye, thank you. Why, thank you so much. Bye, guys. Thank you for joining me on this live. If you want to support my channel and you want to help me build and get more quality videos out there, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and comment under this live what your biggest takeaway was for the incline walking workout that I did, or even our interaction. And share the videos with people that you love that are looking to improve their body composition or at a plateau for weight loss, and so that they can get to see that it's not about how much space. Look at how much space I'm working with. Okay. It's all about here and here. Okay. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day, everyone. And I really mean that. Thank you for being one of the best chat interactions I've had so far. You guys are super positive and uplifting. You asked some really great questions and you really gave me some great feedback because we are a community. You helped me improve a lot. There were things I just didn't think to do to build my business, and you guys actually helped me. And it's not just a business, it's a community and a culture. So, thank you for that, for everyone that helped me out with that. And thank you for being there with me. Why, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being there with me, even when I almost fell off the treadmill trying to fix stuff several times. So I hope you guys have a great day. Okay. Thank you so much. Ciao. I'm about to sign out. Thank you and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.